to episode number 3 of the Common Questions video series. My name is Jonathan Cheka, and today we're exploring the question, was Jesus a real person? Now, there are 3 different answers to this. No, yes, and that's all, then yes and more. The first answer, no, means that the New Testament doesn't refer to a real person named Jesus, and consequently the whole New Testament is a myth from front to back. Now, this idea is actually very unpopular, even among secular scholars, but there are some people who think it, so we'll still consider why. If you want to do more research on this, it's called the Christ myth theory. This theory comes from alleged similarities between the life of Jesus and ancient mythology. It's like if I told you that I wrote an original song and it's called The Ring of Fire. Well, you would say, that's not original, that's Johnny Cash. You just copied it off of him and tried to pass it off as original. Originally, Ring of Fire was performed by Anita Cash, I just want to make that clear.
Boom. Roasted.
But ultimately, the alleged similarities between Jesus' life and the various myths are superficial, distort the myth, or date the myth to pre-Jesus times when really it was made after Jesus. The more popular theory today is that Jesus of Nazareth was a real man who was crucified around 33 AD, but his divinity was made up by his followers. As to his humanity, there is a wealth of written evidence for Jesus' historical existence from soon after he lived. For one thing, there's the 27 New Testament documents. There's also several ancient non-Christian sources that directly mention or allude to Jesus, including historians like Josephus, Tacitus, and Suetonius. But what about his divinity? It used to be that the obstacle to seeing Jesus as more than a man was naturalism, the belief that the supernatural simply doesn't exist. Today, though, with the popularity of witchcraft and astrology, the obstacle seems to be that Jesus claims to be the only God. So rather than accept a very discriminatory claim like that, many people are content to think of Jesus as a man, and maybe even a good man, but not more than that. So finally, we arrive at the view that Jesus was a real man, but also more than a man. The Apostle Paul makes this claim many times, especially in his letter to the Philippians. More importantly than Paul, though, Jesus himself makes this claim many times. Now, that's why the religious leaders wanted him killed, because he claimed to be equal with God. But are these claims true?
Is this true?
If Jesus was a real person and really claimed to be God, we have again 3 possible answers to this claim. One of them is no, he was a raving lunatic who just made outrageous claims. But this doesn't seem likely in light of the coherence and the insight of his teachings. The second answer is no, he was a liar who tried to deceive everyone. But if he was a liar, why did his followers spread his divine claims after his death? We'll talk about that more in episode number 4. The last answer is that yes, he is who he says that he is, both fully human and fully God. Now, that's all for episode 3. If you'd like to let us know what questions you think we should explore in the future, drop a comment below and like and subscribe while you're at it. We also have another podcast episode to accompany this video available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We've put a link in the description below. If you want to reach out or find out more about our church, visit experiencecc.com or download the Experience Community app. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.